Right, okay, God, do look funny in glasses. So this video, I couldn't film it. Again, we can't seem to get into one of these sites, but we've been to Coparts and we bought another car, no messing about. We bought one of these. Yep, a Mercedes 280 convertible, whatever you want to call it. It's an insurance claim. It says it runs and drives. I've got no idea. I think we've got an issue with the registration documents at the minute. This is the car. I've just picked it up. Here we go inside. We've got a seat to sort out here. I don't know what's happened here, but we might have to do something broken there maybe. I don't honestly know. It looks clean and tidy with 2 keys. I've seen a book there with some stuff in. It's in a very small car. let's get it off the trailer. And well, does it drive off? That's what we're about to find out. So get the straps off. Oh, why is it a category car? Well, believe it or not, it's just this. It looks of it. This bumper, it's cracked there. It's damaged down there as well. We might be able to repair this bumper. I've not had a proper look at it. The lad just loaded it on. But it looks a pretty straight car. You know, it doesn't look too bad. So we might be able to do something with this bumper and use our gluing thing, take it off and blend it in. Do a bit of paint blending. But look, it's a bit tarry there. I don't know if that's a dint or what there, but you know, it's not too bad. The mirrors look all right. The battery may be flat. This could be the problem, so we might have to charge it up to get it off. But yeah, hope you like it. Let's get it off. Let's have a look at it. We need to do the brakes because they've proper had it. They're really bad. So we'll have all the brakes off. Yeah, the pads are really far down. So we'll get that sorted out, won't we? Using Motorparts Direct and service it and see what I do. It's a 3 litre V6, I think. So right, so I put the key in the ignition. It's proper dead. I think it's been parked quite a while, this car. So we're going to put my battery charger on, but it's not really worked. I think it's saying it's charged when it isn't, or it's not charging it. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this little jump pack here. I must get a bigger one of these. I'm just going to see if I can get it to start on this, and then we might be able to get it off this trailer somehow. I'll have to go buy another battery for it. It's not doing it. I don't know how powerful this little gadget is, but we'll give it a go. Not on there, not on there. No, it's saying I don't like that because yeah, it's weird this thing. Sometimes this thing you need to do this first, like that, and then pop it on there, and it somehow, I don't like that because it's I don't know. Let's see if it'll start on. So I don't want to know. It turns over, but we can't start it. So I don't think my battery jump pack's as good as what it should be. Let's just, I don't know if it's got enough power in it. We'll just leave it on for a minute or two, and then we'll see if it'll turn it over. I don't think it'll turn over. This is the petrol, by the way. Look, 3 litre V6. It looks pretty straight, as it's never been bumped before, but we've got to get it going. We might have to go buy a new battery, I think, to get it off. But it's not the end of the world if we have to, is it? But right, let's have another go. I ain't got a spare battery. Oh yes! Well, we know that I saw the SRR, so the SRS light is on, fuel management light's on. Let's just turn the blowers off. stuff like that. I think it's been packed up an awful long time, this one, so yeah, it's a runner. What do we think? It's unusual to have a petrol in it when we've got a diesel all the time. It sounds alright, doesn't it? Take that off. Real stuff. I have to put these on, my eyes are hurting these days. What do we think? We've got it going. Yeah, the window things works, look. I did do. Not bothered about that. So there we go. So what I'll do is I'll keep it running. I'll take me 5 or 10 minutes to get these ramps sorted out, and then we'll have it off the ramp, eh? Let's see if it moves. But they said it ran and it runs. The windows work. I can put the window down. Brill. Right. Let me get off these ramps. We're back in a minute. Right. So we've got this car started up. We know it runs. We've got the SRS light, and it could be a track wire. I want to find out what's happened to this seat here, to be honest. We're just going to have a quick look at this and see if we need to do something with it. You know, maybe the glue's come apart or something. I don't know why the seat would be like this, but we'll have a look. But I'll show you the roof. The roof works quite well on this. At least it works. I think we do that. It does its party piece with the boot. Like that. That. Quite smart, isn't it? Ooh. So I thought we might need a new battery, but I had it on charge for a bit, and it seems to be holding charge, so we're going to run it for a while we do stuff and find out what's going on. So what we want to do is just check this seat out really and see if we can work out why it is like it is. We'll get rid of them rubber gloves that somebody left in there. Thanks very much. No money in the seats, no. So what is going on here? Let's have a look, shall we? Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, come on. This car, that's shut. What's happening here then? What's going on here then? The whole seat's just kaboom mode. Why would you want to do that? Well, to the point, how do we redo the seat? There's some clips there. Right. But this car, driver's door, the roof, everything just looks worn out. It just looks worn. You know, it's a 58 plate car, so the door looks original. The seals, the shuts. There's no overspray. There's now in the door seals, door pockets. Chassis plate's still on here. What's happened to it? Set the seat out and I don't know. Don't know, but we're in the money for 10p. Right. So somebody's been it back at seat, and I didn't say this, but the screws have been done it back at seat, and the look. So somebody's been in here and decided to sort this seat. So what we'll do is we might be able to do it on the car. I'll try and just take it. I don't want to disconnect too much because I ain't got the battery off. But sweaty now, sweaty. Don't end up to get sweaty. So we've taken the seat out. We've got crud outside at the seat where everything drops in there. We need to clean it out anyway. But we've taken the seat out. It's much easier to do it out, and I think in case it rains out, I can always get it back inside, if you know what I mean. So there we go. I think we're going to have to strip this down. We're going to get all the nuts and bolts out of it here. I think these are to come out, they're to come out. This fan's to come off. This is like a little blower for the back of your head, believe it or not, when it's cold. So this is turning into a nightmare, this, isn't it? £125 just for that. So we're going to have to do some shopping about, see if we can find one or a seat. Right, so I've been thinking, and that's pretty dangerous for me, innit? This seat requires, I've put it back together. Once you know how to take it with bits, they're not too bad, are they? I've got to put some screws in behind the headrest and stuff yet, but this is really sketchy, and I don't think it's going to work. We might end up with more problems than what we've got for the sake of fact, but I can't seem to find a seat with that air thing in it. It looks strange with two different ones, and I've got to strip this seat down, but the seat bolster's damaged, so I can't find the right air thing, so the seat's not really, I think it's a bit destroyed, isn't it, once that airbag goes off, because I can't get the cushion to sit back tight. I've had to stick it, and then anyway, this is what I'm going to do. It's a 3.3 ohm, according to some online stuff, resistor, but we've got no plug. But what I have got is a Vans seat restraint. Now this is the same ohmage as the van if we take the seat out. So this video goes a little bit, we do it Vans. So people put resistors in and stuff like that, and that's what they've tried to do. So what you do is get this, get one of these, you cut that off like that. We're going to put that back on there like that. Then you're going to tie wrap that to your seat base, spray it black, shove it out of the way, don't matter, does it? And that's it. That's all you've got to do with your van. It's dead simple. People, resistors, joining wires together, that's what somebody's done here. But will it know that it's got this in rather than air curtain or airbag thing? I don't know, because it's got a pre-tension on it already. So is it a different thing? But I know the 3.3 ohms is the same as what we need for the Vans. So I'm going to wire this to this seat, and I'm going to plug it in and see if it works, see if it turns the SRS light off. What do you reckon? Right. So, what we'll do to start with, put that on there, like that. Right, let's try this seat, see if it works. That's a bloody. Let's see what happens. It might set steering wheel one off, might it? But it's the same ohmage as a van, so I don't see what the problem would be with it. I don't see what the problem would be, but get away from it. Right, so it's still same fault, so you can see it there, it's still same fault on it, so I thought it might get rid of it. But look, let's plug our scanner back in and see if it's still showing that fault code, shall we? Right, so I've plugged our seat in, I've rescanned my tool on the car, and it's only gone and worked. Look, we've got all the miles per hour stuff up there. So I've used a van pre-tensioner on that plug, and it's actually worked. I can't believe it. Look, before it kept saying contact whatever. Look, didn't have any of that before. It just kept saying SR whatever. Like, come on. They gone and fixed it using something from a van seat that's been in my yard for about 2 years. Well, we haven't really fixed it, have we? But it's taken light off, and I'm sure a seat's going to crop up like this at some point. It's an old car, and I'm sure technology and online and stuff, we'll find one. We won't be doing much with this car anyway, but it ain't a fix, is it? But it worked, because it'd be 3.3 ohms, which is what's in a van, you see. So it just detects the sensor that's in the charger, I would imagine, or whatever they put in it, back to there. So having it. I'm quite chuffed with that. Right, so I've still got a problem with some computer component thing for the alarm, but we're not bothered about that for a minute. So there we go. We'll get wrapped up because it's dark, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is not a fix, but it did work, and I'll see you in the next video soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. A little bit, we've got it going, we've done a bit on the seat, we're getting there, we've got the bumper to get off and bits and bobs. So it'll be a nice little car when it's finished, hopefully. Just take our time and get it right. That's what we're going to do with all these, try and save them all. Next video is, I don't know, whatever comes through the gates. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.